is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. And back to Carl Landry, sophisticated scorer, a variety of post moves, a tough guy willing to play through pain, but he just never had the size or explosiveness to dominate. And now that he's getting a little older, that really has become an issue.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Hansbrough's come in for Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Noel comes in for Carl Landry. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Smith's subbed in for Cannon.
You know, visiting Carl Landry again here, I mean, he's a role guy. He shoots a high percentage from the field, from the foul line, gives you a little nasty and edge down low, yet you can't make him out to be more than he is.
Here's Grant. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
And a wide open look for Lee. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lee's got 6.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
There's a screen by Noel. Teardrop shot. Smith, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the 3 by Charlotte. And that one's good. Noel. Noel's got his first basket.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And Zeller kicks to Walker. Lee outside. Offensive rebound. Right side, Lin. Grant against Walker. Zeller, a screen on Grant. There's Lee with the 3. Lee can't get that one to fall. No one near him. No good.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Hornets ahead, up 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. About his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like you're playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba. He needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level. And that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Brandon small forward with Noel at the 4. Thompson is out there with Ish Smith, and it's Okafor in at the center.
And guys, Courtney Lee now having completed 7 full seasons, very much the same guy now as he was entering the league. A 3-and-D prototype who will most likely never be a plus playmaker.
Carl Landry's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Talking about Courtney Lee, you know the ball handling and court vision are suspect, but you don't care because he's provided solid defense on the wing, Clark, and he's hit over 40% of his threes last year.
And he's also one of the best free throw shooting two guards in the league, Kevin. And last year he and Conley were out of sight at the end of games. That's a wonderful combo to have, two great free throw shooting guards.
And it's Smith penetrating. A second chance effort. Okafor trying to get open. And it's Smith missing. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got his third basket of the night. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Smith kicks to Covington. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
No luck. Some solid defense there from Lynn. Hornets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. From deep three-point range, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Okafor's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Thompson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Thompson's got 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well versed he is as a coach.
And Clifford in his 3rd year now as a head coach, Greg. That experience you were just talking about, he has 29 years of coaching under his belt. He's a Van Gundy disciple. Clark was on the coaching staff for both brothers.
Yeah, and he's been with a lot of teams, Kevin. 13 seasons as an assistant for the Lakers, Rockets, Magic, and Knicks.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Changes for Charlotte. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Williams comes in for Walker. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Lee. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Cannon's checked in. Now here's Thompson. He has 7. Here's Covington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Covington's got his 2nd basket of the game. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Brooklyn Nets.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. He kicks it to Kaminsky. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And Charlotte's defense, it didn't really start out incredible last season, but over the course of the year, they climbed the ranks, and by the end of the year, they were a force.
Here's Williams. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Cannon. He's covered by Kidd-Gilchrist. Picked by Okafor. Landry kicks to Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter. And Clark, you don't think of too many of the Hornets as lockdown defenders, MKG being the big one, but they defended well over the entire season.
And for them, Kevin, rim protection was a big factor. They were a top 5 team in the league in forcing missed shots at their own basket.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lynn the pass to Kid Gilchrist. This is to Kaminsky. Screen by Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Kid Gilchrist has got 5 points so far. The 76ers trail by 4. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Philadelphia's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. It's deflected. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And now it's Lynn running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 3. It's deflected. And again, Charlotte running the court in transition. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Hansbrough's checked in for Kaminsky. And the second free throw, good.
And Kid Gilchrist had that very funky jumper coming into the league. And prior to last year, really worked tirelessly. Not an easy thing to do to try to change the entire form and structure of your jump shot.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Clark for Kid Gilchrist, and his shot, it seemed to be a step in the right direction for his entire offensive game.
Well, Kevin, it was the first year of reworking that jump shot, and the mid-range percentage has gone up as a result. That's positive progress.
Outside Williams. Charlotte moving it around. And Hansbrough kicks to Kid Gilchrist. But they recover it. Three-pointer. The shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. They are just killing.